updates today?
Oh, Jordan. There probably is. I don't know.
What would Lawrence bring to the lineup?
I don't say that sarcastically
No,
either,
yeah.
Jordan. It's just there's too many other things going on. We probably do. We have who do we lose last game? Samuelson. Seems like a while ago. So Lawrence Pilot will go in. That's the big change.
And what does he bring to the lineup?
Lawrence I was familiar and am familiar with Lawrence here a couple of years ago before he ended up in Russia for a couple of years. I'm excited to see him in the lineup. I thought he had a great preseason, and I think he fits in very well with the style we play and within our locker room. The guys are excited to have him around.
He's a guy who wanted to come back after being here a couple of years ago. What were your first conversations like with him after he signed and you knew that he was going to be part of the group?
Yeah, even before the first conversation, just to look on his face and probably to look at my face, we were happy to see each other. Like I said, I was very sad to see him sign over there, and it was exciting when Kevin informed me that he was on his way back. Because of that, he's a great fit for where we're at as an organization, what style we want to play, and I'm excited that he's in the lineup.
Owen didn't get this experience last year, the long, grinding road trip. How important of a developmental experience can that be for a rookie?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's all the long and grinding is always relative, but I think he competes well, and he's a hockey player. He wants more. He's hungry. So I think that we have a lot of guys with a love of the game, and they enjoy being around each other. It doesn't feel like it's been a long road trip by virtue of that. And they're excited to play another game, and I think they like playing in different buildings and different atmospheres as well. So I think everybody's pretty energized to have an opportunity to play in a building like this tonight, and Owen specifically, I know he is.
How important is Asplin's approach defensively to you guys, especially if you're in the third period, you're protecting the lead, what he can do against really good lines in terms of the defense?
Yeah, Aspie's a very determined player, competitor, and he has a great sense of situation, a sense of objective within a situation. If the other team has their goalie pulled, if it's a little later in the shift where the puck may be in a zone, whether he has to replace somebody that's out of position. So he just has a really good feel for getting a job done based on the situation demand and what it demands, and that's why I'm very comfortable with him in all situations. I think he makes those around him, makes everyone else around him their job a little bit easier because he's always there to support and compete for them.
Have you? Oh, sorry. No, you're fine. Oh, sure. Yeah. Okay, sorry. Apologies if you've asked this already, but talking to JJ and Owen, they were saying that for them, trust has been a big thing. What do young guys have to show you in order to gain that trust, and how hard or easy is it to give young guys that kind of trust this early in the season?
Yeah, I think for me, when I look at players, young guy, old guy, they're going to get the trust of a coach by preparing intently to work and to succeed and competing. And then obviously these guys that you mentioned have a tremendous skill level and skill base already as young guys. But that's it for me. I mean, if they're preparing in between games and picking up, we're coaching themselves where we're not taking initiative to make themselves better. We'll give them the opportunity as an organization to learn and to become better, and that's what we've seen out of all those guys. If you don't see the growth on the ice and them becoming better, it's probably because the player's not intent enough about what they're doing in between games to prepare for the next game, and we've had no issue with that with our guys, and therefore we trust them.
There's always ups and downs, Donnie, but given the past with the adversity, how nice just to kind of have that loosey, kind of happy, confident feeling right now going at 4-1, and how do you make sure it doesn't...
Yeah, any confident, loosey feeling is really uncomfortable. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that right now in this business. But as we all know, I think our guys, if our guys are, it's nice when your guys are confident and comfortable with when they look next to them, right, left, in front of them, and they see players that they believe in. They believe in their ability. They believe in their drive to succeed and help them, individually, collectively, and that's been a key for us. There's a lot of the guys love being around each other. There's a lot of real care for guy one to the other. They don't want to let each other down, and that's that's been a key for us to continue to grow, and we need to grow. We need to get better. I really don't look at anything that's been done. I mean, it's so early in the season, and I think those guys know that, and they approach that. They just enjoy the next game, and they want the next game, and they want to compete. And for a coach, that's pretty nice to have a group that's going into a game, a situation with that mindset.
Flip side, it's a family business for you, and you would have just seen your sis, I guess, and it's quite the opposite for them. So do you just empathize, or did you ever...
Yeah, I mean, this is a tough business, and you don't want any. You see teams struggle, and you feel for anybody in any organization that struggles. You have a respect for. I have respect for everybody in this league. People work hard in this league, and there's a lot of people with a lot of integrity in this league throughout the organization. So you never want to see teams struggle too much. Yeah, I mean, it's not easy when it's not easy for her and their organization right now. But yeah, you do feel for that.
What have you seen out of Seattle so far?
They're a very, very capable team. They play with a lot of speed. They play an aggressive game of hockey, and they have plenty of competent players over there. So for us, we allowed them to surprise us last year. I don't think we were ready with puck drop last year when we were in here, and I think that's in our guys' heads. They know that they have to respect this team, this building tonight, or it's going to be messy again, as it was for us last year.